Yes, yes. Welcome to Cyber Safety Net Stay Safe Online, episode 137. Did the US Marshals Service get hit by ransomware? You already know the answer to this one. It's a yes. Otherwise, I'd be talking about something else. Yes, the US Marshals Service did get hit by ransomware last month, and I'll be talking about that. My name is Anthony Germanos, and I will be the presenter today. Today's presentation is sponsored by my fourth book, How Hacks Happen. In How Hacks Happen, there are two personas. There's me, Mark, the good guy, who wants to protect you. And there's Brad Cracker, the bad guy, who wants to rip you off. He says he's good at hacking, hacking is easy, and he likes the easy money. Ransomware is one of his tools. Back in episode 102, I introduced the CIA triad, or the confidentiality, integrity, availability triad. And since I'm talking about ransomware again, I think we're talking about the confidentiality domain. Now, I learned about this, the ransomware at the Marshals Service last month. And I'm going to read a quote from the newsletter that I read where I learned this from. A lot of text, and it's all in 2 sentences. I did not write this. My English teachers would kill me if I had. So I'm going to read this and put in some pauses. The incident occurred on February 17 and resulted in a breach of sensitive data about its employees and investigations from a standalone computer system that contained law enforcement sensitive information, such as names, addresses, phone numbers, social security numbers, and dates of birth of United States Marshal Service staff and potential targets of federal investigations. The hackers also encrypted some files on the system and demanded a ransom for their decryption. These guys got some big balls, I'd say. Not only are they going after average Joes like you and me, but they hit the United States Marshal Service, law enforcement. So let me ask, do you think they targeted the Marshal Service, or do you think they just launched a phishing attack and stumbled across with somebody who works at the United States Marshal Service clicking a link they should not have clicked? We may never know. But armed with this information, let me ask, what will you do? Here's what I think. You have 3 options. Number 1 is you'll create a ransomware demand policy after watching episode 107, where I asked the question, should you pay a ransomware demand? Or option 2, you'll do nothing. You'll watch episode 111 and say, I'm under the radar. Ransomware won't hit me. Or option 3, you'll just forget about everything I talked about the last 4 minutes because they got other things to think about. I know your time is valuable. I know there are other places you could have been, but you chose to be here. You chose to listen to me, Mark Anthony Germanos, tell you that if the United States Marshal Service can get hit by ransomware, so can you. Good day, everybody.